The Asphalt Art program is administered by FC Moves, the Transportation Planning Department of the City of Fort Collins. The Paint Pot program is a grant-funded asphalt art project made possible through a grant from the National Association of City Transportation Officials. With special thanks to Bike Fort Collins and Jillian Betterly for programmatic support. This storytelling project is a collection of voices from the neighborhoods where the asphalt murals were painted. Several of the voices are Indigenous, Hispanic, and Latino community members with long generational ties to the neighborhoods called Tres Colonias, or the Spanish colonies. This episode features William Rigler during the installation of circles on Roosevelt and Maple.
My name is William Rigler. I'm an IT technician for a nationwide corporation. I live in Fort Collins, Colorado. It's actually kind of a big town. So lots of people around, more college-y, with a lot of the students around in and out during the different times throughout the year. I haven't been here that long. I've been here maybe about a year, and just that was enough to get the idea of what's going on. It's not too bad of a community. People around are nice. I talk to my neighbors, but that's me as a person. I like to speak with my neighbors, but they were personable, everyone that I've talked to so far. Since I'm newer, I actually don't know the specific, what they call it for the neighborhood. Like I said, I know Fort Collins, but I don't know the neighborhoods yet. I'm just learning everything as I've gotten here. So, but the area itself, this little neighborhood, has been nice. I can let my kids run around. There's not really too much of a problem. Every once in a while, a little fast car here and there, but otherwise the people have been fine. My daughters, I have twin daughters. They're 10 years old. They've been running the neighborhood here and there now. As we've gotten here, we kind of started letting them out more. The neighborhood we came from, we couldn't do that as much. We could let them go maybe to the end of the block. Around here, we let them go blocks away, and it's been pretty decent with all of the people and not worrying about them so much. My daughters did participate last time. I was actually at work at the time, so I didn't get to see what was going on and all the community that was going on with it. So I had no idea the amount of people or the entailment of what they did to get it together. I do know Brian, who actually set up the mural itself, and he's been really nice. My daughters are friends with his daughter, actually, so it's kind of coincidental that way. But we live really close to the mural too. We still would have came out even if it was more of a distance away, but it's very convenient for my family to have that so close and be able to get into it and be a part of that. And I think that kind of goes on with the closeness of the people around. I think it gives them a better sense of community for themselves, and they may meet other people around, other children that they did not meet at the time, and that will strengthen more of their tightness in the community and just kind of coincide with that, me not worrying so much about them wandering. I do see people coming around just to check it out as opposed to just driving by like they normally would. They would slow down some just to take a peek at it. I don't know the significance of the traffic, whether or not it has slowed any of that down, which I think it has. There's one car that kind of just keeps not caring, but majority of them, once they get down around, they're a little more slow in it, and it's very close to the school. We're talking not even a half a block from the school, so that is nice in that portion of it to keep it from people speeding near the kids. But it's a nice thing to have. It does. It's like, hey, who created that? How did that get there? And people kind of just get the idea to look and wonder what it is. The busyness is different, and the people are different. Colorado's been, I guess, nicer people. Not that the people in Jersey aren't as nice. It's just the way they interact there compared to how we interact here. I think that's kind of like the major portion of it. I like the community, the friendliness of the community, and the ability to have all the things going on like it is. I don't know how long I'll be able to stay within this area, though. I would like to move from renting to owning a home, and within the area, most of the homes are either not in my price range or kind of taken up very quickly. Still staying in Colorado, but just probably not as close to here as I could. We may actually go to renting again from here, only because of the way things go around. The prices wind up going up for things like my rent. I've been here not the full year, but my rent is going to be raised. And from there, I don't know if it's going to get raised again. And I don't know how in and out the community, not community, the people are when it comes to the school students coming in, if they're going to need the rentals, and if that's what my current landlord is looking for, as opposed to a long-term renting. Like I said, once I get to a certain point, I'm going to want to find a home anyway. The mural itself it seems like a very good thing. It's getting everyone gathered together, and some people that might not normally gather like that. I met a few new people here and there, and they weren't that far away, but because the age difference in the children, I might not have met them other than maybe a store meeting or something like that. But yeah, it does allow us to interact better and get more sociable and make it a little tighter of a community this way. They know who I am, I know who they are, and we get a little idea of the people. It was a good event for the kids to have some time out and make them feel like they did something in the community. And my daughters, because they're right around the corner, they'll get to see it every day. They're like, hey, we did that. And then if their friends come over, they have friends that aren't from around here sometimes, and they come over and then they can point out, hey, we did this painting, and that might initiate something down the line in their areas. Maybe they mention to someone who is able to do the same type of thing, and then it adds something to their community.